little babies.
Crane. Where's my crane? I wanted to do an exercise with you guys real quick before I ask the question. I've thought about this question for a very long time. So both of you, I want you to close your eyes real quick.
No.
Okay. What do you see when you close your eyes? When I say
Your mother's ass.
Yeah, your mother's ass.
No. When I say think of mountains. Think of mountains.
Mother's tits.
Okay, perfect. That's fine. How does blind people think?
How do blind people think, you fucking idiot?
How do blind people think? Yeah.
How does blind people think?
How do blind people like what do they picture when they think?
They picture whatever their mind's eye shows them. If they could have been blind before.
No, I'm saying when they're born blind. They've never seen anything before. They were born blind. How do they see? Like when you think of something, you think of mountains. You think of the peaks and all that shit. When you think of Bobby's mother's tits, you think of the nice areolas and the perfect firm nipples. Like,
it's a fine question, Ray. It is. It's deep. That's a good one.
It's a good question. I think you have. I think the brain conjures up. If I say to you, what does the sorry, give me 2 seconds. What does the anticulus aurobala look like?
What?
Just close your eyes. Tell me what it looks like.
Here, hold on. I'll make that. I know what you're trying to do, Richard. We're trying to tell him something that he's never seen before. So, Raymond, close your eyes. What does a healthy meal look like? Okay.
What does a full-size erection look like, Raymond? Close your eyes.
I don't see it.
So there you go. I think we've solved that riddle. And
but I'm just saying, okay, obviously
it's a fine question.
But when you think, okay, so now my other question is when deaf people think, if you've never heard sound before, I talk to myself, but if you can't talk to yourself and you can't sign to yourself in your head, how do they think?
It's a fine question.
Yeah, no, they have their own interpretation of it. I think this is
maybe they could go by what people describe it to them. If they've spoken to other people, they can get a physical description, and then in their head they try and conjure up what that physical description is.
But again, it's
maybe as a thought experiment, something we've never seen, we could have described to us, and then try and think of it.
Yeah, but that's still context. Right. If you have zero experience with sight or hearing, it's from zero.
So like a child, growing up a child, you're thinking of
yeah, but even children, when they start drawing, it's all draw me a picture of your mommy or daddy. When they have the skills, they draw a stick figure or whatever. It's all context of what they've seen before. So it is a very interesting, thought-provoking question, Raymond. We were not going to come up with an answer better than we have.
Of course not.
Before.
No.
I think Bobby and I nailed it, asking you to think of a healthy meal or a fully erect penis, and you can think of that as we move forward. I think it's a great segment for what we've thrown on the table before. We'd like to do some interviews labeled "Turn Us." So maybe we get some.
I don't want to be blind
here.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, but what if their description of being blind is so fucking awesome? Stab my eyes out with needles right now. I want to be blind. These guys are living the life. We don't know.
True.
It's true.
All right.
It could be everything I see is exactly what I want all the time.
Would you trade your life for Ray Charles? Would you rather be Ray Charles or you?
Me.
Idiot. That's a racist thing. So that's not a blind thing. We're gonna have to get back to that. I'll also have to beep it. We'll be right back with Simplest Minds of the Week.
Oh, back to school to prove to Dad that I'm not a fool.
But I will say, I don't know if you can tell by looking at me, I do have family members with Down syndrome. It almost got me. I dodged it, but it nicked me. Bit of a day walker myself.
Are you stupid or something? I'm as stupid as stupid does.
You were gonna say you would not be dead. You didn't want to be dead because Ray Charles says passed on, and so you'd rather be living.
Yeah,
that you took that literally. Which
yeah.
Again, my fault.
That's all right.
Would you rather be Stevie Wonder or you?
There's rumors that he can see.
Even better.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll be Steve. And he was on the Cosby Show. No New Year's Day.
Maybe I'm racist. I can't think of a famous blind white person.
Me
Damn.
either.
Yeah.
Oh, Helen Keller.
No one wants to be Helen
too
Keller.
old.
That's a bad example. That's a tough life. Okay. See, speaking of simplest minds, there's three of them. You're looking at three of them. You're listening to three of them right now. But these guys might top us. We've got a couple of them here. Pretty good ones this week.
Yeah.
Let's start with look, here's what we want to do. Let's start with a bang. Let's start with a bang here, Raymond. I think it's important in this day and age, especially when we're talking about your food intake, as Bobby put, Ray struggles with healthy meals. What you want to do is support local, eat local. And this woman right here, this is what she's all about.
There's nothing like stroking your own girthy cock. Hi, I'm Darvis Lingfield from Lingfield Premium Cocks. We've got the premiest, girthiest champion cocks in town. Whether you're looking to stroke, pet, take, or eat a cock, we've got you covered. Looking for a premium girthy cock to take home? Look no further. I've got the cock that you need. So come on down to Lingfield and take my cock. Lingfield's Premium Cocks.
Nothing
I
like
wanted
a
to-
good old-fashioned play on words.
I wanted to Photoshop that woman's face with Bobby's mom's face. So fucking bad. Didn't have the time.
Lingfield's Cox is where you need to go for any fresh chicken.
If you want to stroke a cock, eat a cock.
Get on
That's
down.
that's good old-fashioned ingenuity right there.
Yeah.
You like it. Speaking of ingenuity,
We talked about this lady last week too, by the way.
this is a different lady.
No, it's the same lady.
It is?
It's the same lady.
Oh, okay.
But now
Well,
we have the
either-
video though. It's even
Either
better.
way, here's the video of the Road Rager.
Nice.
Can you tell us what happened?
The lady chased me. She chased me and I asked her not to attack me.
Pennsylvania woman arrested for launching explosive diarrhea on road.
Bobby's disgusting.
Yo, the bitch just shit on her car.
for anybody just
The
listening,
video was terrible, but
the video is of the woman getting arrested, looking very proud of herself. And then there's kind of a flashback of she gets out of her car, walks over to another woman's car and squats in front of the hood and projectile explosive diarrhea onto the hood.
gross.
It was gross.
The way Bobby's face was just like, oh.
I mean, I do a lot of poops. Like, where do you get? And I'm very angry a lot of times. I like the urge or just the thought to go. I'm gonna go shit on this person's car.
Really?
I've never had that urge. No.
What
Yeah.
about a stoop?
Well, that's just funny. Speaking of stoops, here's a balloon. Here's a guy that likes balloons.
My love for balloons, it's also a sexual love. When I see a beautiful balloon, my heart starts to flutter and I get aroused. I'll take a 12-inch and I'll inflate it to 11-inch. That way it can take a lot of abuse. I'm holding one, hugging it. I'll kiss it. And it's like being in heaven. I mean, don't you like to hug and kiss a woman that you love?
It's awesome. Good for him. That means he can do it whenever he wants.
This was on some reality show. There's also like people are in love with cars and like inanimate objects. Is this real? Is this a real thing?
Probably not.
I think
I think you have to be like, if you're gonna start making these claims, you gotta fucking show it. You gotta show us fucking that balloon.
yeah.
You know?
Balloon
you like
fucker.
cars? Did I tell it? Does Bobby know about the kid that shit in the balloon? Was he in that group text or was that the other text? Remember that I told you about that?
Oh yeah.
Someone shit in a balloon?
So, real quick. I can't tell names, but I was at a party and the father of this child told us that he's divorced. When his son was sleeping at the ex-wife's house, he was scared to get out of bed, but he had to go poop real bad. So he found a balloon that was in his fucking room, and he took a shit in the balloon, tied it, and then left it in there for the next day because he didn't want to get out of his bed. How the fuck do you shit in a balloon, Bobby?
I don't know.
How?
That's precision and ingenuity. And that kid,
really good precision. Yeah.
he's getting scholarships.
I asked if there was a mess on the floor. He said no. I'm like, that is fucking amazing.
Sounds like there was some bullshit at play here.
If Jason Tatum has half of the ambition that kid has, Celtics are going to be in great shape.
Oh yeah, we're going in 3 in a row.
Okay, lastly here, just a good old classic pole vault.
There you go. There you go.
Right in the end.
One more time.
One more time.
There you go. There you go.
Right there in the end.
Has that never happened before?
Yeah, it must happen all the time.
Oh yeah, but right up the fucking sphincter.
I mean, that was a big. I mean, that was high. That was a big pole vault.
Pole vault.
But like a lot of
amazing.
Times, the woman's face after she was mortified.
I mean,
She just saw a man get ripped in the butthole. I would too.
This has been Semi Sports Show Friday Rewind live, Thursday, May 15th. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.
Bye. Bye now.